Yeah, I think so. I mean, so last year my results were okay, not great, but I still feel like I was enjoying, and I think it's just the atmosphere with Maverick and Cameron being able to come to the race. It definitely helps as well, and now with Lyndon there as well, and I get along really good with Freddie and Joey, and even Jordan and Mary, my teammate, and I think when everyone gets along and has a good time, I think it just doesn't matter what you're doing. If you're going selling cars at the dealership or whatever, if you get along with the manager and the mechanics in the workshop, you're gonna enjoy getting up and going to work, and that's what I do. I enjoy going to the races, and like I said earlier, we're not making millions. we're trying to sell motorcycles, so
yeah.
if I get a 5th place and come off the track and I'm an absolute asshole, no one's going to want to buy a Kawasaki. But if I come off the track, get a 5th place, and I'm happy that I put in 100% effort, and happy to the team, and if someone comes up and talks to me and says good job, sure, I may be not the happiest, but if I'm happy and have a conversation with them, then they might go out and buy a Kawasaki next week, next month, or whenever.
And you might have just made a fan a lifelong fan.
Yeah.
Like, you could completely turn a fan away or completely towards you in a moment like that, like a first impression.
Yeah, and sure, I would love to win, but I mean, I'm happy to be on the podium. It's something that I haven't done in a while, and it's fun. And like I think the first round, Stu got really close there towards the end, and if I would have ended up 4th, I would have been not upset. Yeah, maybe upset because I felt like I deserved the podium, but I put in 100% effort, and I felt like I rode as good as I was going to ride, and if that was 4th place, then I would be happy with that, and I think the team guys knew that I put in the effort, and they're happy with that as well. So I think it's just, you got to put everything into perspective, and it's not all about winning races. I don't think it is, and I mean, you can see, for example, there's Instagram people that don't even race, and they get paid lots of money to sell motorcycles.
Does that burn you up?
No, it doesn't, because actually it probably does. Yeah, it does, but it's like they're doing a job. They're advertising. That's what we get paid to do. We're not going racing like you don't. I don't know. It's just like
it's not necessarily about let's pay Josh just to make sure he gets championships.
This is the advertising budget. This is my opinion. I don't know if I'm correct. So we go race to advertise for our sponsors, for the brand, etc. We don't necessarily have to race. Like, you build a fan base, like you said, whether you talk to the kid after the race, you sell the bikes off of being friendly and that sort of stuff. And I feel like my perspective changed a little bit over the years. I haven't won since 2016, so maybe I have to think a little more that way and find different ways to promote the products and do that sort of stuff. But I think being friendly is a good start.